What's up, guys? So I'm here to talk to you about your startup measurements. So what measurements do you need to have before starting a challenge, and how do you go about that? So I'm going to tell you there are a lot of different ways, but things that you want to consider are that you need to keep the ways that you measure consistent. All right, and I'm going to start with the measurements here. I have a bunch of tools here to show you, but I'm going to start with circumference measurements. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is take measurements of your body, the circumference of your body. And I'm actually going to have Dustin come on stage here and show you, but using a tape measure, I'm going to hit about 8 different points on his body. If you'll face that way for me, we're going to start up around his neck and go right on a relaxed neckline. Moving down, we're going to go to his chest, and you want to put that right on top of the nipple line, coming straight back. Okay, and he's going to be relaxed, he's going to breathe out. Okay, and then you take the measurement, moving down to the waist. You're going to go to the smallest part of the waist, measure there, measure right over the hips, in which you want to hit the hip bones. Okay, and you're obviously going to do this without a shirt. Sorry, I forgot to tell him to take off the shirt. But you're going to hit the hip bones, wrap around. You're going to go to the biggest part of your glutes, wrap around. And you're going to do the same thing for each bicep, each quad, and each calf. Okay, you want to make sure you're level in the measuring tape. So for instance, if I did his bicep and I was up at an angle like this, it wouldn't necessarily be accurate, and it'd be harder to take the measurement the second time. So make sure it's level and flat. Okay, so that's what you're going to start with. Thank you, dear. Circumference measurements. Okay, and we're going to have a chart in the group for you to write all of those down. I want you to do those once a month, okay? Second thing I want you to do is something that a lot of people don't like to do, but I can promise you it's going to be one of the most motivating and important parts of your journey. I've had so many people tell me, I wish I would have taken pictures at the beginning, right? How many times have you heard that? So we're going to do that. Here's how we're going to take the pictures. You're going to be standing full body, straight on, in a sports bra and either a bathing suit bottom or tight shorts, just relaxed. Have someone take the pictures for you from the front with your hands open like this, from the side, hands straight out like this, okay, from the back, hands relaxed like this. Okay, so 3 different poses. You want those pictures. I know you might not like where you are right now, but you're going to have to look back at those and see progress to keep you motivated, okay? And where you are now is going to motivate you as well, all right? Third thing we're going to talk about is body composition and weight. And this is something that if you have a bad relationship with the scale, if it sends you into kind of a negative spiral, then you want to be cautious with this. But if you're okay with it, moving forward, there are a ton of ways to measure your body composition and your weight. I want to first point out that weight is just a weight. So you could have a scale with 2 women that are 150 pounds. One of them could have 20% body fat and one of them could have 40% body fat, but they're both going to say the same thing on the scale. Okay, and that's why it's so important for you guys to know the body composition. There are a lot of different ways to show body composition. I'm going to run through a couple of them here with you. The first one, and the most cost-effective, is going to be the skin fold calipers. Okay, you're going to need help with this one though, so if you have someone around that can help you, make sure you have a relaxed physique. Okay, you're going to take these calipers, pinching different parts on your body, and you're going to look up a formula online where you plug in the numbers that you'll pinch on your body to see what your body composition is. Okay, we also have a bioelectrical impedance handheld monitor. Okay, and then we have a scale that is kind of the same thing, a combo of a scale and a detachable monitor. If I can get it off here. Okay, this is a handheld option. And then we have the one that I use, which is a My Life, My Shop scale, and it tells you weight and body fat or body composition. Okay, and then we have just the regular scale. So like I was telling you, this is only gonna say the weight. It's not going to tell you what your body composition is. So you could have a 200-pound woman and a 150-pound woman. That doesn't mean anything. Maybe your 200-pound woman is 6'4" and she's 5% body fat, and then you have the 150-pound woman who is 4'4" and is 35% body fat. So you don't really know what the weight consists of unless you figure out what your body composition is. Okay, there are also ways, not here on the stage, but a bod pod, a DEXA scan, an in-body machine, if you have access to those, but they will be a little bit more pricey. Okay, so these are some of the things that you can access where you are at home. Like I said, a couple of them you'll need help with, but I want you to do that consistently. If you're okay with it, the weight and the body composition, if you're using a scale, I want you to do that every day and take a weekly average. We will fluctuate every day. Hormones, water retention, sore muscles, did you eat late? Did you eat a little bit more salt? Have you used the bathroom? Daily, we will fluctuate. So I prefer that you weigh daily and then take the weekly average, okay? Last thing I want you to take evaluation of before we start is something I've developed that is new to the group, and it's a lifestyle changes chart. Okay, it's gonna evaluate you in terms of your sleep, hydration, your workout consistency, your nutrition, and then some miscellaneous topics that I want you to evaluate for yourself. And being honest with that, I want you to know it's all just where you are right now, understanding where you can make improvements, and then writing action steps underneath of that. So if you're having trouble with hydration or with sleep, I want you to take note of that, and I want you to write down an action step, because as you know, it's not just the aesthetic, it's the lifestyle that goes around it, okay? So check out that chart in the in the links in our group, and also the measurements folders files in the group as well. You guys make sure you take these measurements starting up and at least once a month so you can keep yourself motivated and keep yourself on track, all right? Let me know if you have any questions in the group. Good luck, let's crush it.